Where's my mom moving? Tracking? Okay. What the fuck? Okay, it works more or less, I guess. It should be based on the microphone input. I think I set it up the right way. Why are you not what was this thing? Oh, yeah. Why are you not moving your mouth? Okay. Okay, never mind. Okay, so welcome again. I'm back. And I will finally be getting into the second Tales of Iron game, Whispers of Winter. I would really enjoy some winter now. I have my little terrorist fan from Timu running, trying to keep me cool. I don't know if you can hear it, I hope you don't. Actually, let me check. I think it's fine. I mean, it's like 35 fucking Celsius outside. It's really fucking hot. I don't really like that at all. So, I guess I'm not gonna drag the intro that much. We'll get into the game. I haven't played this one. Let's play it on the normal difficulty. You can dream of winter on this very hot day of summer. Oh.
In the north, they thought they knew all there was to know of war. Until the War of the Rift. While the Southern King hid, warm in his keep, the Darkwings cut their bloody trail from frozen north to winter's edge. Alone, the Warden and his small garrison turned their whiskers to the icy wind. At the end of hope, in a last barrage, they wiped Batkind from the land and memory. With no sign of the Darkwing's return, in time, few believed them little more than a fairy's tale. But at Mount Cauldron, time had been all they needed. An old enemy claws free of their icy tomb and hungers for vengeance. But not all is lost. King Rattus brings north a cause for hope. A bastard prince placed in the paws of the Warden of the Wastes to raise as his own, a secret of blood never to be told. Now, fate calls for a hero in a murderous screech, and one young rat will answer.
Oh. So if I understand correctly, is the half brother of the protagonist of the first game, it seems.
The stomp of his father's boots on the stair was how every morning began for Arlo. The booming shout to ready himself was louder still. But such was Lord Avor's zeal at a new day. Dawn was breaking over winter's edge, and Arlo was yet to miss one.
Okay, this one. Ooh. Holy shit. I like that one. Okay. Guess we should take one of those normal helmets. Oh. Maybe not. What the hell is that? I guess I have some DLC stuff. Classic pig. Oh. Ooh. Let's go with an axe. Do I have any items? I do. Sure, good. Okay. I get to crafting food. Okay, we can't really change it for a normal look.
The castle echoed with the horns of the returning hunters, bringing their night's bounty. Arlo's little heart quickened to hear it. The only thrill to be found inside the high walls was a hunter's tales of what lay beyond them. Arlo tells himself it's a good life here in Winter's Edge. The bustling of contented rat folk, the crisp mountain air, and without the endless scourge of frogs the southerners suffer. Why should he want for more? Arlo has no memory of his mother, but Hilda's food was a true taste of maternal kindness. With the right ingredients, she would make meals nourishing to body and soul.
I mean, so can I? Okay. But I can bring up the flask. We haven't tried it yet.
Tiki's shop was perhaps Arlo's favorite, as the shopkeeper had wares from far and wide. But getting him to part with his curiosities was never easy. There was no time for tales of the hunt today. Lord Eivor was already dividing what was an excellent haul, happy to see his people provided for. Arlo longed only to join the hunt, to see the ratdom or even the lands beyond. His father called it a fool's wish. Arlo's destiny was unshakable, much like the keep that would become his by birthright.
Ooh, a bunch of stuff. It's just okay. Okay. I need to give all of that stuff to the people. First meal. That's how we get more health.
Chief Mason Leaf was the rat Arlo most admired. As younger brother to Lord Eivor, his carefree uncle never faced the burden of being Warden of the Wastes. With walls this strong, his duties were light, leaving him plenty of time for his nephew. Krunk was a rat's rat, with no interests beyond his forge. If you have the parts, this Mastercraft's rat can make armor and weapons that would see off a sky scorcher bite, or so he claims. Arlo wondered how well they'd do against something that wasn't a myth.
Seems I can upgrade the stuff. Interesting. Should I do it? I seem to have expanded on a lot of the mechanics from the previous game. There's more crafting ingredients, that's for sure. Seems that all the things we have can be upgraded. So it's a nice helmet. Well, that's a hunter's cap. Actually seems like better armor.
The hunters had brought unwelcome news. A family of the reviled creatures ratfolk called Backstabbers had moved into the wastes. Eivor told his son to fetch his weapons.
Backstabbers. Let's see.
His father had no explanation for suddenly taking Arlo on a hunt. It even gave the hunters pause. Arlo had been taught to fight, and better than most. But rarely had he been tested. He was determined to prove himself. The rugged terrain of the outskirts could have taken all day to traverse, but Arlo's trusty grappling hook allowed him to swing between its many crevices.
Backstabbing. Seems to really expanded upon the previous
Arlo
mechanics.
liked the feel of a sharp axe cutting through the vines. The wilds were part of his home, and nothing in them would frighten him. The famous frostberry bushes of the wastes were in full fruit already. Their juice made a healthy tonic, though Lord Eivor preferred them fermented.
Oh.
His father was a sturdy rat, built for strength, not speed. So Arlo found it curious that he challenged him to a race. The prospect of the hunt had filled Lord Eivor with a vigor that his son had not seen in years, or at least since breakfast.
Oh, there it is.
A warden fights the hardest battles, he told Arlo, and needs the sharpest blade. With that, Eivor gifted Arlo his own sharpening whetstone.
Oh.
Whether these beasts were named for their spines, or for some past unforgivable deed, no rat knew. Either way, Arlo was about to find himself at the pointy ends of this brood. Even young backstabber red attacks were brutal, but a well-timed dodge would see Arlo escape unscathed. This backstabber lived up to its name with its deadly white attack, but Arlo's shield could block the deadly spikes. This young one used vicious yellow attacks. Arlo had to time his parries perfectly.
Oh, definitely. Nice. Is he really superb?
This mother had left her young to fight alone, but the same could not be said of Lord Eivor as he leapt to his son's side.
Sure. Oh. Nice. Ah.
It was Lord Eivor's mighty blade that took her head, but the fight was won together.
I can tell. Oh. Get the tail as well.
Arlo basked in his father's pride, almost as warm as at the fire inside Winter's Edge.
I can't drink my delicious beverages.
Triumphant and keen to tell the tale of his son's victories, Lord Eivor set to a night of drinking with the elders.
So, we're gonna be getting attacked. Okay. Thought there was more to it.
Arlo was reluctant to return to his bed, wondering how long he must wait to hunt again. The booming footsteps that woke him this time were nothing like those of his father.
What's that? Oh. Oh, shit. I just had to say something. Yes.
He had found his father, The warden stood alone, holding back a whole Darkwing army, their cruel Count Kazakh leading them. His father charged, but the Darkwing Count was as fast as he was strong. The Winter's crown tumbled to Arlo's feet, now without a head to rest on. There was no time to grieve his father, as from above the Count revealed his greatest weapon, a sky scorcher. Not a fairy's tale, but an undead beast whose very breath could level kingdoms. And its eye was trained on Arlo. All that came next was a fog of bloodlust, snapping jaws, and the beating of leathery wings. But there could be no victory. Arlo awoke, groggy and warm to his father's shouts. Only he wasn't in bed. The warmth was from the fire that had engulfed Winter's Edge, and the shouts were his uncle's. The only other survivor of the Darkwing attack, Leaf was bruised and his hind paws barely steady. He'd seen villagers flee to the outskirts. Arlo knew it was up to him to make them safe. He'd know these anywhere. Krunk's smithy hammer and Hilda's chef's knife. Arlo wondered why they would leave them here.
Oh shit. Oh shit. It seems I underestimated my phone.
He'd know these anywhere. Krunk's smithy hammer and Hilda's chef's knife. Arlo wondered why they would leave them here.
What the fuck? They have status effects. Hey. That's dumb. Oh. Yeah, I need to figure out that.
With the attack at Winter's Edge, no hunters had come to check their traps. Arlo thought he might find a use for them.
Oh.
Arlo had found the reason his friends had fled. The taunting shrieks revealed that this was Baron Frostovic, son of the Darkwing who took his father, and therefore a perfect target for his revenge.
Ah, missed that. Nice. Ah, God damn it. Okay. I can't take. Whoa, okay. Wait, do I misunderstand something? Ah, okay. I'm pressing the wrong button. Oh. Shit. Okay. He's dead.
His foe was beaten, but seeing what had been inflicted on Hilda and Krunk, Arlo's need for vengeance was only growing. Arlo suddenly wished to be within the walls of Winter's Edge, to hear the boot and boom of his father at dawn, a sound he realized he'd never hear again. He needed to return to whatever was left and to make his plan.
Is there anything here? No, okay.
Spent from his journey, Arlo fell into his father's chair, the one thing still standing in the ashy ruin. It was his chair now, along with the title of Warden of the Wastes. Arlo's shoulders slumped at the weight of it, but only for a moment. The Dark Wings had nearly scorched the ratdom to ash before, and now it was for him to stop them. He was going to rebuild Winter's Edge, a beacon of hope from which to drive back the shadow.
That we shall do.
This much Arlo knew. No rat would rebuild Winter's Edge on an empty stomach. The kitchen had to be fixed and stocked. Leaf suggested Arlo visit the Night Eyes of the Golden Forest, known for their hearty food. Arlo hoped rat wasn't the key ingredient.
Let's go then. Oh. What is that? I thought the game crashed for a moment, but guess it didn't. What happened? Right. Okay, I have no idea. Wait, I know. Wait, how do I find it? That's supposed to go that way, right? It's blocking my path. I'm missing something like this. Maybe there's a travel option. Oh, that's what I did.
The smoke had attracted help in the unlikely form of a pirate. Captain Blacktail had seen many towns razed in his years, usually by his own paw, a fact he chose not to mention as he offered his services. The ship King Rattus's Revenge would take the young warden wherever he had need to go.
Okay. Well, that makes no sense.
The autumnal gold canopy glimmered in the sunlight, held high by the silver boughs. There was no denying the wonder of the golden forest. The peace Arlo found beneath the leaves was not to last. A shrill cry cut through the calm, a call for help. The hoots came from inside the bug farm, along with a stench of pond scum and villainy. A frog trap.
What the hell? Whoa, 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 whoa. Frog ninjas? What's the action? Easy, I guess.
Grateful for her rescue, Erica the Ranger offered to guide Arlo to the hidden village of Nestminster.
Nestminster.
Nestminster's entrance was guarded. Under their helmet, the eyes of the guards seemed to glow. Was he prey walking into a hunter's camp? Arlo could not help but gasp at the sight. He had never seen a place so ornately crafted. There was nothing like the cold stone of home. The Parliament was deep in session when Erica and Arlo entered. The Night-Eye elders listened, still as statues, to the pleading of a chef whose daughter Frey was missing. Erica threw herself forward, proclaiming she would rescue the chef's daughter and needed no help. Then she was gone, leaving Arlo to face the elders alone. The elders' staring eyes unnerved Arlo, but when they asked him to protect Erica, he did not refuse.
I should do that.
Frey's father told them she wanted fish for a new soup recipe. He told her never to go to the dangerous Moonlight Pond, but she was stubborn as she was brave. The chef handed Arlo a few poison antidotes without explanation. Arlo wondered what could go in soup that would have him so scared. Erica said they must be as stealthy as the owls of old. She gave him a bow carved from the silver boughs, quiet as a whisper and deadly as a talon.
Okay. Now it makes sense. The previous door, the button was for healing, and the Y button was for the range weapon. That's why I was confused. Oh. Seems we don't have a pickaxe yet. What's that? Oh. Oh no, I do have a pickaxe. Okay.
A white feather. Erica knew it was Frey's. They were on the right path.
Ambush. Lightning stuff near the walls, huh? Got that much. Ow. ambushes.
A frog scouting party squatted in the mushroom farm. Arlo's arrows would make swift work of them.
Damn it.
Emerged, shaken but grateful. Arlo had never met striped snouts before. Badger brothers Marco and Lorenzo's keen eyes had seen Frey go by, headed for the pond.
A lot of loot. This. Oh. You can just farm wood. I guess so.
At Moonlight Pond, Frey was already preparing to leave. Her hunt, it seemed, was not done. With a hoot about an egg, she was gone.
Seems like they ignored it for no reason. Oh. Ooh. I can buy and sell stuff. Farmer's card. Yeah.
The farmer card. What it lacks in power, it makes up for in its positive qualities.
Interesting.
The sky flashed with a blinding light. Suddenly, towering before him stood an imposing figure, his flaming sword heating the air around Arlo. Thrusting his sword into the air, the stranger imparted his gift onto the young warden.
Oh, right. Trying to figure out this thing that I missed. Because I was stupid. Maybe to the generals. Yes. And I hit the others.
Arlo could feel the stranger's gift pulsing through his body, filling him with a burning desire to avenge his father and rid the North of the Darkwing scum.
I guess I know magic now.
Tunnels are rarely used by Night Eyes, who prefer an open sky above. Arlo knew dangerous creatures lurked in such dark places.
Okay. What's in here? Emerald. We'll bump into some villagers later. There's going to be something here eventually. Should I check my armor? Yeah, I do have some resistance to lightning. And not my armor, but my weapons. The weaknesses are fire and ice. seems like change. Maybe it's in the button, that's good. Dodged, goddammit. Really? Damn it. I didn't think I would be busy by. Okay, we'll just try that again, huh? Right. I got to change my weapon. Ah. Whoa. Out of bones. Oh. Giant skull. I try to remember that. Oh. I know a friend. Hello, friend. Yeah. I want to do it. Anything about anything yet?
Prey had found a whole nest of eggs. She was uninterested in who the owner might be, but the mother slither scale was very interested in her.
Okay, that's why. Oh shit. Anti-poison stuff. What?
Side by side, Erica and Arlo forced the slither scale from its lair. Erica would not leave Frey to travel alone. They would see him back at the Parliament.
Actually, we didn't have to kill that. At least not yet. I see this one. I can tell him later. Oh. I need it much higher. So high. So much stuff over there. There is a passage. Magic-resistant Dark Crusader Bonjour. Why not? Oh. Although I did save the game. Alright. Hello there. Oh. Okay then. Let's get on with the main. Oh. I guess I can just ignore that. Let's go then. Oh. It's back in here. Okay. We saved an hour. We let magic, I guess. Fireball.
Erica and Frey held wings as they asked Arlo and the elders for their blessing. They wanted to leave and start their own kitchen at Winter's Edge. All agreed. Arlo hoped slither scale eggs would not be on the menu.
Why not? Slither scale blueprint. Oh. Ooh. Nice weapon. The but's weakness is fire. Yeah, I guess this is a weakness of them. Undead thing. No, why would undead be by poison?
Arlo was keen to head home, but an owl called Sigrid stopped him. As Chancellor, she had a budget for someone to deal with the local slither scale problem. If he wanted the job, he best join her in the Rangers Guild.
I can have money. I guess you can't upgrade anything, can you? Then we found the mall. Yeah, I do have crossbows I can make. And guns. I like guns. So, what job are you for?
The owls called for Arlo's help. A ranger had gone to hunt a slither scale. He was seeking vengeance for a slither scale attack that took his family, but Arlo would not let the young ranger go the same way.
Center strange. It's poison and ice. And the weakness is fire and electric. Okay, since I do have it seems to be decent anti-poison armor. I should be good too. I probably should take a different weapon. So probably the best one to deal with them. So we're going to go now all the way back, right? Okay, let's deal with this. Problem of those.
Arlo had heard the sniffling of the heron leagues away. Ernest was the most skilled fisherman in the ratdom, or had been. In between sobs, he told Arlo he'd dropped his best rod in a well. The warden offered to find it, if only to stop the noise.
No. Can't go there, huh? Can I go in the right direction? I guess ultimately. Oh. Okay, go inside again. Oh. Hi. Okay. And oh.
Arlo found the ranger was already locked in battle with the slither scale. He would not survive long fighting alone. The young ranger was a fierce fighter, but no match for the slither scale. He barely thanked Arlo for helping him in this fight before he took off, seeking another.
So I got those missions. All the way over there. Right, it's going to be helped. Ah, really? I don't have to move them. I do not care. Alright. This is where I need to go. Alright. Bring it on. Status effects. Ah.
Arlo could not leave him to fight alone. There was no stopping him until the slither scale was defeated.
Okay. You're running away like a coward. What's this? Oh. It's a fast travel location. That's actually quite handy.
The slither scale's lair. They would end its tyranny here and now.
comboed. I was comboed. What the fuck? I missed. No, no, no. Well, okay. Oh. Okay. No, 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 no. Okay. Alrighty. Stay fucking right. Die. Oh. I need a speed. I guess.
The Slither Scale was defeated at last. The young ranger took no spoils, and with only a brief hoot of thanks, he was gone. Arlo hoped the ranger's thirst for revenge was finally sated.
All that stuff. What's that? So friend. Oh, okay. But this was the place where the fishing rod was. That is the place I need to carry it to. Right. I can't take it up. Okay. Let's go back. I will be careful for any more quests for now. Oh. Smith.
Rebuilt walls would not keep Winter's Edge safe alone. They needed weapons and armor, but had no smith. Leaf knew of a master crafter living in the rift, if Arlo was of an open mind.
Rift, you say. Oh. Yeah, I can't go to bed. Sadly. Just, honestly, I think I'm gonna cut this stream short already. I haven't been live for like what? 1.5 hours? Guess so. But I'm getting kinda hungry and honestly the heat is getting a bit to me. Holy shit. Why does it have to be this hot? I mean, I understand it's summer, but come on. What's the temperature? Holy shit. 38 Celsius. That's 94 Fahrenheit. Oh my god. I guess it will be raining on Monday. That's good. But still, it will be 26. What, raining? Okay, the temperature is going to go down next week. Oh my god. Saturday will be 28 and then Sunday 31. Tomorrow it will be better. Only 23 degrees. But holy shit, today is hot. Well, this weekend I will be partaking my monthly TDF training, so I hope it won't be too warm, but I guess I'm gonna be sleeping in the forest anyway, so I guess it might as well be, for that matter. Is the temperature? Yeah. 22 degrees at 2300. That's good, I guess. You're not gonna be cold at night. That's one good news, I guess. Well, at least I hope so. Okay. I know this was a bit shorter than I usually do, but yeah, as I said, it's very warm and I'm kinda hungry, so I'm gonna stream probably tomorrow as well, but I don't think I'm gonna be doing Tales of Iron as well. I would like to do something more casual, maybe. I was thinking of Dark Tide, or I don't know. I'll see about that. But I guess without further ado, that will be it for my first stream out of Tales of Iron 2 Whiskers of Winter. I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you again next time. Bye.